Technical calculation of bullish probability of the main altcoins and most promising categories. Today, September 24th, Gaming.
I am not a financial advisor and nothing you see in this video should be considered investment advice.
We will review the calculated scores for the top 40 altcoins with the highest market cap in the category. Then for low cap altcoins with a market cap with less than 20 million. And we'll go over trading strategy and today's trades. Top 40 altcoins by market cap in the gaming category. As every day, after analyzing metrics and trends in price, market cap, volume, and popularity for the past 30 days, we perform weighted predictive calculations for each altcoin and assign a score that reflects its immediate bullish probability for the coming days. The best price performance against the dollar was achieved by Seraph, with a 61.49% variation in the last 30 days, followed by Metaplex and Immutable. For this calculation, I also use the crypto market fear and greed index, which is currently at 44 points, indicating a state of fear. This is the current calculated rating for each of these altcoins, ranked in order, and by color, based on their immediate bullish potential. New altcoins have entered this ranking, such as GameBuild, which enters directly into position 28. The altcoin that has risen the most positions is Wemix, which has risen 28 positions to position 9. Given the complete list, let's see the top 3 best rated. In third place we have Seraph, with a moderate short-term bullish potential, with 56.59 points. In second place, we have Geodnet, with a moderate short-term bullish potential, with 61.46 points. And finally, in first place we have Immutable, with a high short-term bullish potential, with 84.82 points. Now let's move on to the low-cap altcoins. Top 30 altcoins with less than 20 million market cap of the gaming category. These altcoins tend to have an inverse correlation performance compared to those with the highest market cap. For this reason, I include them in the strategy to add more consistency and risk diversification. Additionally, their higher volatility is favorable in the long term for a profitability spread between winner and loser trades as high as that of our strategy. The best price performance against the dollar was achieved by Ready, with a 452.55% variation in the last 30 days, followed by KARAT Galaxy and Galeon. But is its short-term growth projection the best? Let's see it. This is the calculated rating for each of the low-cap altcoins. New altcoins have entered this ranking, such as KARAT Galaxy, which enters directly into position 3. The altcoin that has risen the most positions is Freya by Virtuals, which has risen 26 positions to position 4. And it is worth mentioning altcoins such as Vice, World of Dipians, and Baby Shark Universe, which no longer appear in this ranking due to exceeding the 20 million market cap. Given the complete list, let's see the top 3 best rated. In third place we have KARAT Galaxy, with a short-term bullish potential of moderate high, with 77.57 points. In second place we have Galeon, with a short-term bullish potential of moderate high, with 77.67 points. And finally in first place we have Ready, with a short-term bullish potential of moderate high, with 77.99 points. Let's review our simulated strategy now. Every day, I run a process in which over 12,000 possible combinations of these parameters are calculated, performing backtesting for each one based on the hundreds of trades executed from June 2024 until today. The more sample trades there are for backtesting, the more stable and reliable these parameters become, with changes in these parameters becoming less frequent and smaller in amplitude as we add more trades to our backtesting. These are today's top 3 candidates from each ranking to open trades. Considering the previous filters, we can see that all of them meet the criteria, both by the fear and greed indicator and by their calculated score. Therefore, we would buy $100 of each of these altcoins at the indicated price. We would do this by placing the stop loss at 1% and the take profit at 26%. Additionally, we would set the deadline to close the operation for the date of the next video publication for today's category gaming. And these were the top 3 candidates from each ranking in the last video for this category, published 8 days ago on September 16th. Based on the parameters, we can see that all of them would have met the criteria, both by the fear and greed indicator and by their calculated score. Therefore, we would have bought $100 of each of those altcoins at the indicated price. We would have done this by setting the stop loss at 1% and the take profit at 26%. Today would be the deadline to close the operation. For each operation, we check if it was closed by stop loss, by take profit, or if it was closed today due to the deadline. The resulting total profit loss would have been $21. And finally, here we see all the updated data, and we review what the simulated strategy's performance would be based on the calculated parameters, with backtesting from June 2024 for a total of 1689 trades. Remember that in the description you have more relevant information about the strategy and a link to view the entire trade history. Starting from an initial account balance of $4,200, with an average invested position of $3,124, we would have a total account value of $7,256. This represents an 72.76% return since the strategy began in June 2024, and an annualized return of 51.64%. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'm happy to read and respond to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the strategy's progress, upcoming trend changes, and the best opportunities in this market. And also give a thumbs up to support this small channel. Thank you for your support, and don't miss the next analysis.